Okay, so I'll get a lot of comments on videos of people asking me what the best way to start Amazon FBA is with the lowest cost. I have the perfect answer for that, and it's a method that I personally feel like not a lot of people or not enough people are really talking about or taking advantage of. If you've followed my channel at all up to this point, you know that in previous videos, I've talked about having potentially around like $2,000 ready to invest in order to launch your first product on Amazon. What if I told you that good old Uncle Jeff Bezos was willing to foot the bill for your next product launch? Let me introduce you again to the Amazon Influencer Program. I've been doing this program for a little over 6 months now, so I feel like I finally have all the information and the experience to give you a full rundown on really what it is and how it can benefit you. So like I mentioned in a previous video, the Amazon Influencer Program isn't quite exactly what the name portrays it to be. If you're not in the influencer world, that word can be a little bit daunting, but don't worry, you don't have to be what is technically classified as an influencer. When we're talking about influencing, we're just talking about separate the word from what an influencer is, and you're just influencing other customers to buy certain products. You do this by sharing a review of that product, just your honest thoughts and feedback about it, and helping others to make an informed decision on whether that product is right for them or not. Since I started back in August, I've been averaging about $1,000 a month, I would say, with the Amazon Influencer Program. It does fluctuate, so that is something to keep in mind, but the very first month that I started it, I did over $700 with no experience, no startup cost, and really just about 30 minutes to an hour a day to get it starting to roll. So I'm telling you, there's never been an easier side hustle to implement into your Amazon FBA business to fund your initial product launches or subsequent product launches after that, because you're always going to need capital. So to be able to have something that's reoccurring and just having commissions roll in, the best way to implement that into your business is to have this running on the side and then funneling the money from commissions from the influencer program into your FBA business to be able to fund that. So let's talk a little bit about the pros and cons of the Amazon Influencer Program to see if this is something that you can add to supplement your FBA business. Starting with the pros, the first one, zero startup cost. You could literally start the Amazon Influencer Program today with zero money. And after you get approved and everything and you get your account rolling and you put up that first video, you'll be making commissions the next day. Pro number two is that this is residual money. Once you get these videos live on your Amazon Influencer storefront, they're going to live there. And there's essentially no maintenance required to keep these commissions coming in day after day. Now, in a future video, I can talk a little bit more about how you can fully optimize these videos and keep them at their highest earning potential. But I can tell you right now, there's videos that I made 6 months ago that still live on Amazon product pages that are still making me money, and I have not touched them since. Pro number three is that this is by far the easiest way to make some extra money on the side that I have ever seen, and I am not just saying that. I have tried a lot of different side hustles, and this one truly has proven to give me the most benefit with the least amount of input work that I have seen. That doesn't mean that it's zero work. Like, you do have to make these videos, you do have to upload them to your storefront, tag the correct products, but once they are live, it's really just kind of a set it and forget it at that point. So let's talk about the skills that you do need. You need to be able to record a video, you need to be able to talk about a product, and you need to be able to upload that to your storefront. That is the formula for making these videos. You don't need to be professional on the camera. You don't even need to be that well spoken. You just need to be able to honestly describe what you like or disliked about the product and help others get an insight into what it really means to own that product and if it is something for them. The process is so easy. It honestly feels a little bit too good to be true sometimes, but I'll tell you why it's not. It's because it creates a win-win-win situation. It's a win for Amazon because they're getting content, UGC content, put up on their website onto these products to give customers more valuable insight, like we talked about, into these products and into their pros and the cons of the products. So it helps good products rise to the top and really bad products kind of get the light shown on them a little bit to where they can be improved. It's a really good thing for Amazon to get this UGC content. It's a win for the customer, obviously, because if I'm looking for a product, I love to see reviews from people, honest reviews from people that have used this product and their genuine thoughts about it, what they don't like about it, what they use it for, if it's worth the price, if there's any pitfalls of the product, if there's anything that's kind of like shoddy quality or anything. I want to know what the best products are, and I want the honest opinion of those who have tried it. And on top of that, it's also a win for the brand, because as somebody who sells on Amazon myself, reviews are one of the hardest things to come by, but add some of the most value to your your products. So being able to get this UGC content that Amazon is pushing is huge, because on my product listings, when people do upload these videos, I know that they're helping convert sales because I'm getting people providing honest feedback of my products. And if they like them, that's a great thing for me. And I guess we could call it a fourth win, because the influencer is winning as well, because they're making these residual commissions off of these products. Okay, now let's talk about some of the cons of the Amazon influencer program. I'm gonna be completely honest, it was a little bit difficult to find a full list of 3 cons, because there's really not many cons to this Amazon influencer program. Like, it's pretty straightforward, and you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. And if you do it, you'll find that it's fairly easy to get up and going. But if you're not going to do it, then that's just your prerogative. You know, that's your choice. You don't have to do this. I just want to show you the potential that it has to bring some income into your Amazon FBA business. But okay, con number 1 is that getting approved actually might be the hardest part. It's not quite as hard as everybody seems to make it out to be sometimes, because people all over the place are getting approved. Okay, so let's talk about some of the actual tangible things that you need in order to get approved for the Amazon influencer program. A lot of people will talk about, you know, if you need a certain number of followers. That's kind of yet to be determined. It seems like there's people that get approved for the Amazon influencer program with way less amount of followers, and then there's people that get denied that seem like they should have because they have a lot more. If you ask me, it's kind of going to be more geared towards the type of engagement that you get and how often you post. So if you're not very active on socials, what I would recommend doing is start to get more active posting. This can be on any one of your social media platforms. Do it on TikTok. You can link it to Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It can really be anything. Just pick what you have the best following on and the most engaged following, and that you are the most active on as well. The second con is that commissions, like I mentioned, will fluctuate. There are some months where I'm making close to $1,500 a month. There's some months where I'm making like $600 or $700 a month. So it will kind of go up and down as shopping behavior fluctuates. You know, in Q4, you might see more commissions than you would in like Q1 when the shoppers are kind of tired out. But nonetheless, you're playing the long game with this, because it is just something that you're going to have consistently flowing in day after day, month after month. Con number 3 is you do have to be comfortable making a video. This doesn't mean that you have to be a professional spokesperson or that you have to be a professional editor. In fact, a lot of times it's less editing the better, because it comes across as more genuine and more authentic. But you do have to be at least somewhat comfortable making this video. I'm not even saying you necessarily have to be on camera, although I would strongly recommend that. I feel like it really does help. But that is one thing. If you are hesitant to be on camera, it may be something that you need to get over if this is a business that you want to pursue. And that's kind of it. That might be the weakest cons list I've ever made, but I just want you to be aware of what you're getting yourself into if you do want to pursue this program. But of course, from my opinion, highly, highly worth it. It continues to flow into my Amazon FBA business. This provides me a lot of extra side income that I can put into inventory, that I can put into advertising, and I want you to be able to have the opportunity to do that as well. If you're curious on how to get started, I will leave a link down below to the course that I'm in that teaches you everything you need to know, helps you know exactly what you need to do to get approved, helps you to know exactly what to do to make the most out of the videos that you create, and so many extra tools and advice and everything. So feel free to check that out if you want. And of course, when it comes to your Amazon FBA business, if you want us to fully run your advertising for you, so you can just leave it on autopilot and worry about what you love about the business, which is building your brand, building your products, go ahead and check out Seller 360 down below. We would love to help you out with your business. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.